Hello, my name is Dr. Susan Ip-Jewell, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of AvatarMEDIC, impacting and saving lives via developing medical technologies for austere, dangerous environments, including space. And we're developing technologies for remote, real-time medical relief. So today I'm going to talk about a product we are developing under AvatarMEDIC called HoloTRIAGE. And this is a first response training at scale platform using HoloLens 2 or spatial computing headsets and the ability for you as a trainee to be able to learn different modules, for example, how to conduct first aid, how to conduct basic life support and advanced life support. So this platform would be used for training astronauts in space, first responders in an urban or rural city, or for soldiers in the battlefields or battlefield medics, including disaster and humanitarian rescuers. So one of the major problems we have identified over the years is that to be able to have access to medical capabilities and resources in remote, austere, and disaster environments, including space, is pretty limited, including the current paradigm of actually training medical professionals in austere environments or isolated environments. It is costly and it's also human resource intensive. And this is the reason why we need to be able to challenge and to find new solutions to this particular problem, especially if we are going to think about long-term deep space exploration and one day actual permanence and settlement on a planetary surface like Moon and Mars. So the solution we are proposing is the convergence of several frontier technologies using spatial computing, in this case, of course, the HoloLens 2, be able to integrate also avatars or telepresence, humanoid sensorium, and the ability to add multi-haptics via sensors. And so HoloTRIAGE is really a platform built on all these exponential technologies. And we have several modules that we've created. One is for specific caveats, for example, either a single or multi-victim scenarios. How do you actually triaging when you have more than one victim, for example? And the solution, obviously, is portable. We can expand. It's deployable anywhere. It's able to be mobile because we develop it on either tablets or mobile phones. So on our platform, I'm giving you some examples of some of the caveats or scenarios that we've created that you can experience when you come on board the platform as a trainee. And in this case, we have a bleeding control and fracture on a conscious woman. The second module is assisting a choking victim, in this case a young child. And the third example is performing CPR and an AED on an unconscious victim. So as I said, this is on a platform that is either on Apple or Android phones, and we're incorporating these spatial computing headsets. And you can see in the picture, we're actually using the HoloLens 2, but it can also be transferred onto a Magic Leap. So now I'm going to show you those caveats that we developed as proof of concept on the HoloTRIAGE platform. So this is our unconscious woman, fractured leg, and then over here we have the unconscious man that we will do CPR on, and you could see that these are avatars superimposed in a real environment, which is what spatial computer is, and that you can actually make maneuvers on the avatar. And here we can see this is the choking child, and you can see actually a hand slapping the back of the child. You'll see that there will be superimposed instructions, as you can see here, whether it's done correctly or incorrectly. Moving over now to fractured leg, and it will give you more instructions. And in this case, we're walking over to the first aid kit, and this is the the avatar image of the first aid kit that you're carrying over to the injured woman and apply it. So once it's done, then you obviously pause, and you can see these are step-by-step instructions, and if you did a task correctly, you can move on to the next step of the task performance. In this case, we're looking, and you can actually see superimposed hands of the user wearing the headset doing CPR, instructing you how to do CPR at the same time. So this is an unconscious victim male, and now we're using the AED and show you how to actually use an AED device. So you're feeling the pulse to see if you can actually feel a pulse of the victim after applying the AED protocol. So this is the examples that we have developed on the HoloTRIAGE platform, and you can see that it's very immersive and very interactive. HoloTRIAGE. So you can see the benefits of incorporating exponential technologies in the training. And in this case, the spatial computing technology, including with these avatars, is able to reduce costs for the implementation of the training and also increase the flexibility of the training, because you can instantly create simulation scenarios, multiple scenarios, different types of scenarios, and then you can eliminate the setup and the breakdown of the current paradigm of how we actually train medical professionals in first aid and basic life support and advanced life support. As well as I said, the flexibility is the ability to expand and customize the content as you create more and more protocols or procedures in the interventions. The other one is the ability massively to scale up, because now you're not using physical equipment or simulation dummies. You're actually going to be able to place your avatars anywhere, anytime, and you can teleport, remotely the experts and the trainees into a simulated environment as humanoid telepresence avatars. And then the whole system or the training procedures can be pre-recorded, so you can now conduct it asynchronously as well as synchronously. So you can see this solution of HoloTRIAGE has the ability for us to target multiple markets, from academia to commercial to corporate and to government markets. And so in this very first phase, we will deploy out B2B, which is business to business and business to corporate. And then in the future, we will have the ability downstream to actually cater it for a consumer. So B2C, a mother at home wants to learn first aid, she can come onto the platform and learn how to do, a simple first aid, or medical students coming on in a clinical school, medical school, and be able to learn these protocols with their trainers, or their professional healthcare worker can actually also learn at home or in their workplace. So this actually solves a lot of problems that we have currently in medical first response training, and it also has the ability, obviously, for us to train astronauts in space in the near future. So it's an exciting time with the ability for us to integrate such frontier technologies to solve some of these huge challenges that we're currently faced with. So talking as an entrepreneur, when you have a product or you have an idea that becomes a product, you have to also think about your business model. And for us, early stage, our business model is an SaaS, or software as a service, where we'll build a library of standard protocols, medical protocols, and there will be modular pricing accordingly to who we're targeting. And we're able to expand and personalize these learning training modules for whatever our end target customer is. So as I said, the business model is a vital part of the early phase of development when you're developing an idea or a prototype that will become your minimal viable product. So talking as an entrepreneur, this is an important phase of any sort of product development, and this is our business model. So this slide is really a very high-level overview of the timeline for HoloTRIAGE, the product itself, from its inception to commercial viability, and a product that we would sell to the different market targets. And right now, HoloTRIAGE is at technology readiness level 2, and we have partnered with several academic and private companies to help us take it to the next step of actually becoming an MVP and a product that we will sell out in the market. So currently we're working with several collaborators and having first testing with one or two of our customers like Mars Academy USA and MMARS, Mars Moon Astronautics Academy and Research Sciences. And we're very excited to take this and do proof of concept, validate the platform, collect data, and to see it maneuvering to an actual MVP. So thank you so much for listening. We are AvatarMEDIC, and this is our product, HoloTRIAGE, and we are always open to connecting with potential partners and collaborators. We also have the ability, if you're interested, to come in as an intern through an internship through AvatarMEDIC. So this is our contact. This is also our email there, which is www.avatarmedic.com. I am Dr. Susan Ip-Jewell, the CEO and co-founder of AvatarMEDIC. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.